How many jobs are there out there in finance, and is it an industry that's expanding or shrinking? Is this the right career path for you? In case you don't know me, I'm Dahlia and I'm a career strategist. What I do is I help people land highly paid work that they love, and I've also worked about 12 years as a communications manager for various international organizations like the European Commission and the UN, as well as the private sector. And in fact, despite not having a finance background, I have ended up working in finance in one of my jobs. So we're going to talk about the kinds of jobs that you might be interested in when it comes to finance and whether it is a good idea to even head in that direction altogether. Now, the first myth, I would say, when it comes to finance is that everyone in finance just does it for the money. And while a lot of people do go into finance because they're expecting to earn a lot, and indeed a lot of finance jobs can pay very well, that's not the only reason people go into finance. And just because you're in finance doesn't mean you're miserable. A lot of people think that number one, finance is the only place you can make money. That's not true. You can make loads of money in various other sectors. But also, not everyone in finance hates their job. I've met people in finance who are completely miserable and really should switch sectors. And I've helped some of my clients in finance switch to something better for them. But also, I've met people working in finance who love their jobs and it's perfectly aligned with them. So would finance be the right sector for you? Well, let's start with number one, is the sector growing or shrinking? According to a recent report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics in the US, thousands of jobs have been added to the industry over the last 2 years. The report says that employment in financial activities has continued to trend upwards and is 95,000 above its 2020 level. So, that means it does seem to still be a growing sector. So if it's something you're interested in, here are the top jobs that you might want to go for in finance. First of all is investment banker. An investment banker is a really important member of a financial institution's team. What they do is they work with new clients to identify investment opportunities and then help negotiate contracts with those potential investors. They usually have a degree in business or economics, as well as experience working with securities products like stocks and bonds. Next up are financial advisors. This is the job for you if you love interacting with people and families, and if you're just really interested, especially in the idea of personal finance and wealth management. So what a financial advisor does a financial advisor assists people to make informed decisions for their own life and their own wealth. Accountants. Now, accountants work with financial records to make sure companies are compliant with the law and that they operate smoothly. And a lot of people link accounting to accounts payable, since often accountants oversee the payroll of companies, but they can also be in charge of managing budgets, ledgers, and filing tax returns on behalf of the business. A lot of people think accounting is a really boring job, but I have had clients who love accounting. It's really a job that's for people who enjoy those Excel spreadsheets. They love having things organized. They love numbers. And it can actually be quite an exciting job for certain people, especially if they are working as an accountant at the right company or with the right clients. Some of them prefer to be freelance. Like one of my clients, she didn't want to work in a big corporate structure anymore. She wanted to continue to do accounting just on her own time with her own chosen clients. So with accountants, it doesn't need to be a very corporate, boring job. For the right person, it can be an amazing fit and you can earn a lot of money working with clients you really love and businesses that you're really passionate about, or within an amazing company where you enjoy the culture and you enjoy what it is that you do. Loan officer. Loan officers are actually predicted to increase in terms of the number of positions available by 3% up until 2029. And most of them are employed by commercial banks, credit unions, mortgage lenders, and other financial organizations that do lending. Bankers. Banking is one of the most well-known kinds of finance jobs, and working at a bank is a good entry-level career option for someone who wants to get into the financial field. Commercial banks offer a wide range of financial services like checking accounts, savings accounts, loans, IRAs, and many more, and bankers can assist with that. Risk management, another position that comes to mind when considering how many jobs are available in finance, is risk management. It is another growing field. The process of identifying, analyzing, and reacting to risk factors that are inherent to a company, that is risk management. And it's a really important position in a number of organizations, not just for banks. And really it's because they're trying to be proactive instead of reactive. So they want to foresee future risks and prepare themselves instead of getting in trouble and reacting. So a strong risk management framework should also account for uncertainties, and they should forecast their impact on a company. So I think with the recent pandemic and all the other crazy stuff going on in the world, risk management officers are going to be becoming more popular than ever. Brokers and traders. Brokers and traders buy and sell securities like stocks, bonds, and other funds and do research ahead of those trades. However, while traders often buy or sell based on the wishes of a manager, of a portfolio, or another investment fund, brokers are responsible directly to the investors, and they might work for themselves or a brokerage or a securities firm. They're also responsible for growing their own client list. So a lot like financial planners, they also need to have that entrepreneurial mindset to be able to bring in new business and have really great personal connections and people skills to forge those long-term relationships. Fintech business analyst. New technologies and that consumer appetite for transparent products have made financial technology, or as we call it, fintech, companies see a huge amount of growth. Fintech really encompasses a wide range of products that helps to automate financial services. Fintech companies provide consumer-facing services like digital banking, business loans, or they might work with traditional financial institutions to help them modernize their technologies. They usually look for business analysts who know the financial realm really well. And if you're interested in fintech, then gaining some business operations or data analysis experience can really give you that competitive edge. During your search, the job market might be highly competitive, but these jobs we've just talked about, they have a lot going for them, like a challenging environment, connections with most likely smart and driven coworkers, opportunities for advancement, and increasing pay. So is finance right for you? Well, obviously I don't know you personally, so I can't say, but if you do want to ask me questions about a future career move, either you're working in finance right now, but you want to get to the next level, or you are not currently in finance, but it's something that you're thinking about, then feel free to get in touch with me. My email is dalia@accelerateYourAmbitions.com, or you can check out the free class that I have all about how to brand yourself in the new economy. So I'll put that link down below for you. And thanks for watching. I'd love to know in the comments, what are you thinking in terms of getting into finance? What attracts you to that sector? And personally, I have worked in finance despite not being from the finance world originally. So just for you to know that you don't need to have experience in a certain sector to be able to switch over for it. It's all about branding yourself in the right way and really understanding your next career direction and being passionate about it. And that will get you really far when it comes to branding yourself in the new economy. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below or send me an email. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.